Good morning. It's kind of dark outside, so what we're going to do is actually, before I started my building series on my man cave, I had went around and completely, scrapped everything in the game. Or not in the game, but right here in Sanctuary that I could scrap. So I am going to place a chair. I'm just going to do a little bit of waiting so it'll lighten up. Okay. On my second part to my man cave, I had gone outside and tried to show you what it looked like from the outside, but now it is all foggy outside. Huh. I don't like that fog. Oh well. I went ahead and added wires, power to the second and third floor. I've got here. And what I've done is I put a little post right here to draw my power from down there up. Excuse me. And I shoot it across the ceiling as much as possible. For me, I don't like wires running across doorways and just basically being in your face type wires. So I've just put my wire connectors along the walls and the ceilings, and I've been, put in a few lights. That way, like I said, I personally don't like wires in my face when I'm running around. It just kind of looks weird. And so I ran the power all the way down to the front side, all along up there, and it does still give you that warehouse type feeling. We go out here. Oops. And I've put work lights out, and I basically attached my connector to the roof and ran it up over there. I put the taller towers in the corners here because, like I said, I don't like wires in my face when I'm running around. It just kind of feels weird that way to me. And all I did was just connect it across the top of the roof over there, and I brought it down to another power pole, and it just goes down here. I've got another set of work lights there. I may put some lights up on the roof. I also might try to put, like a flagpole or something up, and then put a couple of the small floor spotlights aiming at it. That's just something that I've got running around in my head on designs and stuff. So today we're going to be placing a meeting hall. If you notice right here, I've got the foundation already set up. You watched me on my other videos on how I place my foundations. So this one here, I am going to be using barn style wood. Gives it that kind of old rustic barn look. Let me see if I've got. We'll go ahead and use the broken glass. Kind of gives you the. Okay, we'll work on that later. I have a feeling that one's going to be a pain in the butt. So, we'll continue on placing the that one actually placed. This one here, I have a feeling I am going to have some issues with. So let's see if I can take there. Let me try something here. This one is going to be a little fussy on how to get something to actually stay in there. Let me try this one here. like half the wall was destroyed. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. I'm taking too much time on what the roof. Let me see here. Okay, this one here we're going to actually it's not going to be a really tall building or anything like that. The corner pieces here. Actually incorporate these in with it. See if we can this one here, I was going to actually try to incorporate okay, that's going to work out. Okay, so now you have to basically go back to the warehouse section, and I like using those glass panels. We'll see how those actually work. Up there, if they'll actually work. Yep, they actually snap right in there. A little easier here. I'm going to go bring out just a little bit more. Now, if you notice on these ladders here in the warehouse and or in the barn section, you can put the big stairs down, add little stairs up, or you can put the big stairs on the top and then add the smaller stairs on the bottom. But yesterday when you saw me working on the roof, you actually saw where I could actually, you can continue on adding up, straight up to probably your height limit, which, you know, is kind of cool looking. Like if you're going to just do it like a straight stairs right straight up the outside of your building all the way to a certain floor, and then that way you can come out, it's like a fire escape, you come off the third or fourth floor and then just run right down a set of stairs. Oops, let me get back to what I want to do here. I'm kind of like doing a rambling session again, it seems like. Let's try something here. I'm going to just remove this for a second so I can get up in here and look. Well, yep, that will actually fit right on there. So, alright. Go back here, put my glass. Put you in here. Come on. There you go. Okay, now. This one's solid, both sides. Okay, we'll put this up here. Okay. Flip that around. Oops. Come on. Now, I actually get to use these pieces since we are not at my building height. Alright, now let's get down off the roof. Let's take one little step down. Looks like the fog is actually lifted. That is my meeting hall. I'm going to put a bunch of just some regular bench seats in there and a table and some chairs up on the front. What I'll probably do is just take a couple floor pieces and just set them up at the front of the room to kind of make it like that's where the leaders or the head of the people sit. Like right up in here. I'm going to look up at the other building since the fog is gone, and that's what it looks like. Whoops, get behind that. It gives you that big old warehouse look, factory facility, and that's what she looks from this side. All that glass lets all that light in. I went ahead and put in some structural supports just so the second floor doesn't look like it's just hanging out there in mid-air. Sometimes I kind of wish they would make an angle support if they want to get more creative on you know, making everything look kind of realistic when you're building. But asking and wanting are two different things. So let's go ahead and run around the other side. I will encase my entire property in walls. That's just me. This is the look from the other side. The sun is kind of like right in your face. Oops. And my generators for the warehouse or slash man cave is all behind them walls. I've noticed on some of the attacks that happen in my previous games, the generators do get damaged and they will shut down. So I try to protect them as much as possible. Because like I said, a lot of your resources are very finite in where you find them and how much you find. That actually looks kind of cool. Okay. So let me put down some I do like using these concrete steps a lot in these builds. Doesn't seem like that one wants to actually, so we will go with okay, that one attaches really good, so we'll remove this. Kind of keep it in that rustic barn, old-fashioned meeting hall like they used to have way back when. Alright, let's see if we can do this. And I'm going to use a different color flooring. Guess it doesn't have to be perfect. Huh, that's pretty straight. Okay, and you can walk right up on there. Yep, no problems. So I'm just going to go ahead tables. So I'm going to use like these square tables here. That's going to be as straight as she's going to get. We're going to go ahead. I'm just going to kind of give it Actually, if I make the chairs too comfortable, they might want to sit there all the time and not want to leave. So we'll give it just some old rustic chair looks. See if we got some benches. See if I got some older looking benches somewhere. I guess not. Let me see here. Two entry booths on either side. I think that's going to look just way too metallic. Yeah, that's going to look way too metallic. Try to think here. Here, see if we've got it. Thought we had some old wooden benches. There they are. Okay, you're getting the gist of how I'm going to just design this. The hall. You have your raised platform where the leaders or the head of the groups will sit, and then everybody else will sit around. I'll do a little bit more refining later. So this is my basically meeting hall. I will have out here, I will place, where is it? White, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. So what I'm going to do here is I will will spell meeting hall right here on the outside of the building, and then we will put that will all be lit up once I get electricity ran to the building. And that looks pretty doggone good. I like the look, gives you the old rustic look. I've even incorporated some of my open beam style of roofs, and then we have them up top with our glass windows both ways, and then I was able to incorporate the actual chapel style roofs, which kind of just sets it off all by itself. Alright, this is going to be the end of this little video, and it's just going to be listed as meeting hall, and then just a look around on the property. So I'm going to bid everybody a good morning, and I'm going to get out of here for a little while and let you guys view the recording once I get it uploaded.